about him as we are ready. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his fourth season in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Caleb going to throw right away. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Williams with a little touch pass forward. Finding room at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Williams. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 56 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. The Niners at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Guerrero on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Shifts by him, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. coverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bears offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here we go, set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The Niners offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He's got a rushing touchdown of the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They go play action here. Purdy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Purdy from the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Let's go.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Purdy now to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the...
Evades the tackler and now some space. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at that 25-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Slot man moves right. To throw once more, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Shut up.
To throw, Williams. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. So we have reached half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now Lance. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And remember, they were just... Look at this! Middle of the field, a breakaway! He may go! Touchdown, 49ers! A big play there! with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw, it's Williams. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Amari Barno coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. On play action, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some. Make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Throwing again here, Williams. Right back to Pitts again. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
Let's
Brings
go
up
now.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion, and they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Set up. Set go. Ready.
Swift again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here.
Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
187 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Working from the gun, Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
To throw, it's Lance.
This is caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Touchdown! It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Williams loses the football.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. This is intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And Lance now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Pass incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk from 4 yards out. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Williams. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. And it'll be intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35.
Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. This 2nd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charlie.